What's going on, guys? It's your random guy unknown, and yes, I am so skinny with a t-shirt on. I honestly don't know. So vlogs of randomness. Happy Mother's Day to everyone, even if you're a guy. Happy Mother's Day, because guys can get pregnant, but people really don't understand the logic of that. But guys can get pregnant. Don't ask how. I just know. It's possible. Anything's possible. So, today, okay, that's going really fast. So today I decided I think I'm probably going to start doing topics for the vlogs of randomness. So I'm not sure. I really got to debate, but this one I'm actually going to do it into a topic as I would do a normal commentary, but just live, vlog style. So, I'm gonna start about Gamestop. So, I actually got the job there, but I honestly applied 3 months ago. But at the time, there was a new manager. Now, we're gonna call him Bob. Bob had recently acquired the store manager or whatever. So, he told me to call back in a couple days, 3 months ago, and I had actually never called back, so that's kind of my fault because I was so close to getting the job at Sears and BJ's. I got job interviews for both of them, but I never actually got the job. So it's funny because I went to the BJ's that Tyler, aka Search Shadows, works at, and I still didn't get the job. Like, he was supposed to help me out. I even mentioned him in the interview to help me out, hopefully getting that job's position and all of that, but that still didn't help. So after this, it comes down to like 2 months later because of the time it takes for BJ's and Sears. Sears, you gotta go through like 2 phases and all that. But it comes down to almost a month ago. I call back and I say, "Hi, Bob." His real name isn't Bob. I say, "Hi, Bob. I was just wondering for like job applications and such. I applied not too long ago," and then he said, "What's your name? I'll actually go look for it, and I'll call you back." He never called me back, or was it? I barely remember. But anyways, he told me, "Oh yeah, when's the earliest you can get into an interview?" I did it like Friday afternoon, like 1:30, 2:30. Yeah, about 2:30, 3 o'clock. Get there, the interview was literally about 5 minutes. That was a short interview. Like, the interview at BJ's was longer than that. It was just saying, all he said, "Tell me about yourself." That was the only question. So I honestly had to laugh. Like, I wanted to laugh. And he didn't ask me, "Why should I hire you?" and all this crap. But I was laughing pretty hard. And it's just pretty cool. So, let's see. I got the job, like, literally on the spot, so I was pretty happy about that. And next thing you know, a few days later, like almost a week later, I come in, gotta put my information into the system, so like my email address and like my name, social security, and all that crap. So it's in the system. I'm now officially in the system of Gamestop. Now, it's coming to the fact that I'm going forward, but like I was supposed to work that next week. But it comes also to the fact that Bob, I don't blame him for any of this. He's a great guy and such, but something involved. It was a family emergency with his kids. Now I can completely understand. Kids come first. Moreover, my family comes first before anything. Like, if my friend was saying something about my family, then we're most likely not going to be friends anymore, because unless you're joking, I'm going to take serious. My family comes first out of everything, before school, before even before a job, friends, everything. So going onward, I'm just like, okay. I think he took maybe anywhere between 3 days to a week off. I'm not sure the exact days, but then it comes over to April break. I'm apparently supposed to come in. I didn't come in. I called, but wait, I did come in. I went in. I traded in a few games for my father because he has a PS4. So whenever whenever I'm over his house, I gotta have games for the PS4 to play. So we traded in a few games. We was literally $5 off because of the tax. We was off, so we couldn't get Battlefield Hardline. So I have Battlefield Hardline for the PS4, and it's just completely crazy that apparently a person reported me and had said that I was swearing and such, and I was yelling across the room swearing, and then on the way out I had said, oh, I can't wait to work here so I can show them. I honestly was confused. I wanted to know what had happened. Like, was it a person being racist? Moreover, how did they know I was working there? Like, because I'm just more at the fact that they knew it was me. He didn't even check the cameras yet, which is also made me wonder how did he know it was specifically me? Like, unless they can check my rewards card and see that I traded in games and all that. Like, I couldn't get cash, which I said damn, but they thought I said something else. So I'm not sure. But anyways, it's like he tells me, okay, call and what is it? We'll set you up for next week. But the thing is, originally he was supposed to call me for this incident that happened with me getting reported. He said, okay, I'll call you when I'm getting off. I instantly was like, I'm not getting called off for this. So I'm just actually gonna go to the place. I actually waited for him to get off his shift. I got there 5 minutes before he got off his shift, and I caught him right as he was leaving out. We walked into the back room, talked about it. He was cool about it, and I was actually happy. So we both walked out, went our separate ways. He got in his car, I got in my car, we drove off. Going onwards, it was just the fact that I called and then he wasn't in or something. I barely remember. But I call and not there. Then he says, call on Wednesday. I call Wednesday and not there. Thursday, I talked to him. He said he had planned out to actually, not be there. He planned out for me to call just to talk to the other manager, Jessica. Her actual name isn't Jessica, but I'm just giving a different name. So I talked to Jessica. It wasn't even a real talk because he didn't tell me I was supposed to talk to her. So Thursday comes and he says, call Saturday and call Saturday and me and Jessica will be here. So Bob and Jessica will be there. So I'm all like, okay, that's actually even better. I was thinking about actually going up because I was in the area at 1:13. I was supposed to call at 1:30. I was in the area at 1:13, but I completely forgot about it. So it comes to 2:30 I call, and he says, oh, this is not a good time to call. He says call at 5:30. This complete day, I was so busy, I was so occupied. Then again, it wasn't even my fault. I should have had the job. So I call an hour after that because I was actually busy doing something I couldn't call. So it gets to the fact he's not there. And then I was thinking, that's my fault because he did say call at 5:30. I called an hour later. So he probably got off, that was around the time he had said it. So then I talked to Jessica, and it was actually a great conversation. We just simply talked, saying, okay, so I can't really get you in to train at this specific store because the internet's entirely slow. I know for a fact she wasn't lying because that day I came in, just sitting there laughing and entering my system, entering any information about me into the system. So my name, email, and all of that address. Shut up, buds. So when I was entering that in there, a person was actually doing his training on the GSO. And the GSO is actually what you're doing the training on. It's just like an online thing. So he's doing his training, and for one question, it takes literally 5 to 10 minutes. I was really just sitting there wow, that internet's slow. So she's not lying about the internet being slow, and I understand her honesty because some people would be like, what do you mean the internet's slow? That can't be. So I understand it, and she said we can do another one in the district. But the downside is since that is about 20, yeah, bus ride wise, 20 to 30 minutes away from me, that's in another district. So their whole district is not within my district. So I have a GameStop 5 minutes away from me. And for specific reasons, I didn't apply because I don't like people. And that's one GameStop is always packed. Like you go in there, you're waiting there for 15, 20 minutes. So you better get comfortable. I've been in there, just get a game, DLC, get a controller, something simple, renew my power card. And it's just like I'm in there 15, 20 minutes. One time I was in there half an hour, 45 minutes. So that was completely BS. Going onwards, she says I had to either go one where I would have to do a longer commute. Like I'll only be doing my training there, but when I start working, it will be at that specific GameStop. So the commute will be longer for the first few times. My training will be for 4 hours, so I'll be clocked in for 4 hours. I think that's like, it's anywhere between $40 and $60 right there. I really don't know. But anyways, it's just like I really can't do that because if I don't have a car right now, my mom, she's out because of Mother's Day. And it's more of the fact that if I take the bus, I'll have to take it, but then I'll have to do a 20-minute walk. And I don't really know the area. Yes, I can use Google Maps, but it's just weird being in an area that I don't completely recognize. And then I would be there from 2 to 6. So it's just like cutting through side streets and all that. I don't feel like doing that. So right now she's talking to the stores in my district where I can actually walk over there because I wouldn't even mind doing training at that store because I would be in the back room. So I don't got to deal with people. So I'd be in the back room the entire time and all that. So right now I'm waiting for the call. It would be funny if she would call me right now, as it's just like, oh, you're calling me. But she's most likely not going to call me until later tonight and tell me what the other districts say. So technically I would be able to start. I would have started my training for today, but sadly I'm not. So I honestly don't know what to do. I'm waiting out. But if it comes to the fact that the GameStops in my area that's very close to me, or the one that is actually by my school, says that I can't do the training, even though I think they should say yes because I'm doing it's just in the back room. But they're also training other people, so I can understand that. And it's not in the district, so yeah. But if it comes to the fact that this weekend comes up and I still haven't did training in any of my district, then I will definitely be able to do the training at the one that's 20, 30 miles away from me because I'll be able to get a ride there and all that and back. But I think that's pretty much it. Most likely we'll update on the next vlog of randomness. I may or may not record like being in there. But anyways, you guys can actually go onto my Twitter. I actually even post sometimes that like workflow or just anything random, like when I actually will be working, like saying that I'm actually starting my training. I will post it on Twitter and on the blog of randomness. It will also be on there. But hope you guys enjoyed. This video was probably too long in the first place, but see you guys on Tuesday with the next episode.